Well, there's just so much excitement ahead of the release of the biggest film, one of the most anticipated films, Baahubali 2, the conclusion that hit screen country. It's the epic sequel that will be releasing over 9,000 screens worldwide as well. Earlier this week, the film also received some fantastic response in the advance booking sales, and most of the tickets were sold out already for the first weekend. Ticket booking site Book My Show has announced that it has already sold over 1 million tickets in just over 24 hours for the film. In terms of advance sales revenue, the S.S. Rajamouli's film has surpassed Bollywood blockbuster Dangal, which had Amir Khan in the lead.
After initial hiccups, finally the excitement here in Chennai is palpable. I'm standing at the popular Satyam cinemas and you can see the kind of crowds that have gathered just ahead of the first day fair show. Yes, it's been delayed to about 11 a.m. but look at the kind of crowds that have gathered. It's a full house, obviously, so people standing here in anticipation. So a lot of excitement, anticipation for part 2 of Baahubali. There you go. Now they finally opened the gates. People are rushing in to catch it. Just a few minutes for them really to go to get the answer to the $1 million question that I just asked the crowd back there as well. With camera person Daniel, this is Akshita Nandagopal in Chennai for India Today.
It's the big day. Baahubali 2, the conclusion finally hit theatres. In fact, right now I'm in Satyam Cinemas, Nehru Place. As you can see, there are lots of people. It's the first day, first show. It's about 8:41 and the show starts at 9 o'clock. There are lots of excited Baahubali fans and I will not take much of your time. I know you're here to catch your favorite film. So what are the expectations like? What do you expect?
So Baahubali 1 was actually the biggest movie of 2015. So it just built a lot of hope for Baahubali 2. So I'm just here to see that today.
Ma'am, it's quite an early show and I can see you're a big Baahubali fan. If you're here at 8:30, what do you think?
For the conclusion, why
Katappa kill Baahubali? That's what everyone's thinking. And
I've been watched it like maybe 10 or 15 times, so I was eagerly waiting for this one.
Oh wow!
For the first day for sure.
So as you can see, even here in North India, there's quite a huge line, which normally doesn't really happen for a lot of films. Friday morning at 9 o'clock. So that's what it's like here.
Let me go straight across now to my colleague and India Today's correspondent Akshaya for more details. Akshaya, clearly the film's fever has gripped the nation with thousands of fans swarming to the theatres. I know you're also a big Baahubali fan. Have you got a chance to see the film?
Secondly, the first show, the people have just gone in and I can hear a lot of screaming from inside, all excitement. When people are going in from here also, they were showing their tickets. They were really happy because many of them had booked the 3 a.m., 4 a.m. shows, but all of them were cancelled and they had been very rejected. But going into the first show in the state, it's something that everybody wanted to. And here we have 100 people who have just gone in and they will be the first to know in the state as to why Katappa killed Baahubali. And we are also waiting and I'm just hoping that today, once after work, I can rush for getting a glimpse of the answer for the $1 million question. But Avantika, the situation is really electrical here. All of them are excited and the movie is meeting up to the expectations for now.
Absolutely. And Akshay, I do hope you do get a ticket because, seeing the serpentine queues outside so many theatres, one will just have to wait perhaps to get their ticket to the film. But as Akshay was telling us, there was a bit of a disappointment for, all those curious fans to watch the first show of the film in Tamil Nadu. That's because the morning shows, as Akshay was just telling us, were cancelled. Fans were taken aback. They were completely in a state of shock after the first shows of the movie were cancelled. Police also had to resort to lathi charge outside the Rohini Theatre to disperse movie lovers who had gathered since 4 in the morning. In fact, 2 people had to be taken into custody as well. Now, the reason behind the cancellation of the show was the unsettlement between K Productions, the distributors of the film in Tamil Nadu, and the producers of the movie. According to industry sources, the distributors had to pay 15 crore rupees to the producers of the film, which was still pending. So the producers of Baahubali 2, The Conclusion, have now pulled the plug on the movie at the last minute. However, the Theatre Owners Federation said that there was no issue as far as the screening of the film is concerned and that the movie can now be shown anytime by the theatre owners.
I came at 3 o'clock for the benefit show. I think they cancelled without informing anything. They cancelled, and also I think what happened I don't know. And there are 500 people gathered here, but because of the using the police force, lathi charge also happened.
April 28, Baahubali 2, The Conclusion. The release of the day was much awaited by the people of Tamil Nadu, and yet they are in a very disappointing state with all the morning shows cancelled. Most of the theatre owners have put up a notice board stating that across the state the movie has been cancelled and respective show timings have also been told to be cancelled. It is seen that earlier we had seen how AC Media, a distributor of films in the state of Tamil Nadu, had filed a case against Shree Green Production, who are the distributors of Baahubali, stating that they owe them 1.18 crore. The Madras High Court was seen to be dealing with the case, though the court had said that the movie will go on. Today we're seeing that is a very disappointing sight, and most of the fans who have gathered here have also turned up in a disappointment only because early morning shows, the first shows that they were thinking of watching, are not longer there.
Okay, let me go straight across now to Pia Hingurani for more details and updates on the kind of reactions that she is getting to see and hear from fans of Baahubali 2, The Conclusion. Pia, so tell me, is it a big, huge thumbs up for the sequel of the film?
Yes, everyone is walking out with a smile on their face. They all look really, really happy. I have with me a couple of fans. How did you like the movie?
मूवी बहुत ही मस्त है यार. फर्स्ट पार्ट से बहुत ही उम्मीदें बन गई थी सेकंड पार्ट देखने की. अगर फर्स्ट पार्ट अच्छा नहीं होता तो हम दूसरी मूवी के लिए नहीं आते, लेकिन बहुत ही ज़्यादा खूबसूरती से बनाई है. एंड इट्स अ कंट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ फुल मसाला, फुल एक्शन, लव, रोमांस, सीक्वेंस, एक्टिंग, डायरेक्शन, एवरीथिंग.
Absolutely. Did you like Prabhas more or Rana?
Both are the best on their way.
Right. Yes.
And Anushka Shetty, amazing.
Okay.
That was unbelievable.
All right. Okay. Without telling us why Katappa killed Baahubali, I'm warning you. Please don't tell us. But were you happy with the ending, the climax?
Yes, superb. Ending was superb and fantastic because it's the conclusion part of the part one. Yeah, it's super. Yeah, I'm so happy. I don't have any words to express it because I'm speechless.
Well, आप लोग को सब बहुत पसंद आई फिल्म?
बहुत मजा आया, बहुत एंजॉय किया बाहुबली सेकंड को कंपेयर टू फर्स्ट. बट जो कंक्लूजन था उन लोगों ने बहुत अच्छे से दिया है. ऐसा नहीं कि कुछ बेवकूफ वगैरह बनाया था. जो भी कंक्लूजन था दैट वाज रियल एंड सही था.
Bilkul. Well, as you can see, there is definitely a thumbs up from Mumbai. They've just watched the Hindi version of the film and they look really happy and satisfied.
Okay, that's great to hear, Pia. And, I'm also hearing from other cities that some of the fans will be going again to watch the film after having watched it once already. Will these fans will also be doing the same over the weekend? Pia Hingurani there, getting some reactions from the fans. Fabulous, excellent, marvelous, superb. These are the only reactions that we're getting to hear, at least from Mumbai. People in Chennai now getting a chance to see the film. Akshaya, coming back to you, if you could hear the reactions from the fans of Baahubali, or they were only singing praises for the film. In fact, from other cities, fans are also saying that they will go again and again to watch the film. So really the excitement clearly is building for those like you who haven't had the chance to see the film yet.
Well, Avantika, we're seeing that people had booked at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 8 a.m. shows, and there were people who had rebooked for every single show. And unfortunately, Tamil Nadu makes a difference every time. And this time around, Baahubali's first screening is happening at 11 a.m. now. And only a few minutes back did 100 people enter this theatre and have started watching the movie. We are hearing loud screams, people yelling, saying Baahubali, Baahubali. Every time the door opens a little bit, we're able to get a glimpse of the screaming. But we will get to know if the people have actually liked it only after they finish watching it. But the excitement is high. all through the day we have been seeing social networking sites and friends across the country posting wonderful remarks about the movie, and they're saying that this is one of the best movies, and that has also increased the expectations here. But people in Tamil Nadu are patient now. They've gone in. We will get to know the verdict after they come out. But yes, Avantika, I'm really excited, and I'm just hoping that nobody spoils the storyline for me and reveal anything right now. Avantika.
Yes, absolutely, and we are patient enough to wait for those reactions from the people who have finally got a chance to go and see the film in Chennai. But we've been talking about the main characters of the film, whether it's Rana Daggupati or Prabhas, the heroes of this epic film. But let's also just talk about the female actors of this film, whether it's Tamanna, whether it's Ramya, Ravantika. The kind of value they have added to the film is also something that is being praised and is being talked about. They have added an intensity which only makes the film even more grander and more opulent. Here's why. Pia Hingorani is also joining us. She just spoke to a couple of fans. Pia, when I saw the first film, Baahubali, the trailer of the first film, I was thinking about films like the Lord of the Rings trilogy, 300, and here we have a film being made in India which, speaks of fantastic landscapes, the costumes, the kind of war scenes, the whole grandeur and opulence that is attached to this particular film that has completely mesmerized fans here in India, isn't it?
Absolutely. In fact, this is one of the first few films that is at par with the Hollywood graphics. The VFX are extremely superior, which is why the producers spent so much time from the first film to the second film to actually give it that much time to put in that kind of money, almost over 300 crores for the second part. So it is justifiable, and in fact I was just talking to a few people who just came out. They feel torn. While they are happy at that the film is so good, it's so grand, they know the reason why Katappa killed Baahubali finally, but they are also really upset that this is the last film of the franchise. Well, they were looking forward to many more films, but unfortunately Rajamouli has confirmed that this will be the last film of the Baahubali franchise, but they will take the brand of Baahubali forward through comics, through merchandise, through animated series, and they will keep the legacy alive. But for the film, unfortunately, this will be the last one.
Yes, and that's the unfortunate part, isn't it? But speaking of all the fancy graphics, the animations that have been used, but credit also to the characters, to the actors really getting into the characters, working on it, working on their look. So kudos to the entire cast as well, isn't it, Pia?
Absolutely, you have to see the amount of effort that each and every character has put in. Be it Rana or Prabhas, they have put on weight, they have really worked out. You can see their transformation. They worked on their body for months. The graphics, the kind of, the painstaking time that they have taken to actually shoot each and every sequence. It is absolutely marvelous. We've never seen something like this before on the, on the Indian screen, and like Rajamouli also said, it is at par with Hollywood for sure.
Right, Pia. So a big thumbs up there coming in from the fans of Baahubali for the sequel of the film. Let me go quickly to Radhika Avasthi now. Radhika, just give us some reactions. What are the people saying about the film?
Well, Avantika, right now the first show of the first Hindi show of the film is still on. It's going to be out at about 12:10. But I was house full actually at that point at about 9 in the morning. Lots of people, and all they had to say, like some great reactions. They're very excited about going in to catch this film, even though it was early morning here on a Friday. But you know what they were a little skeptical were these leaked scenes on the internet, and you know a lot of them has literally switched off the internet because they didn't want to catch those leaked climax scenes of the film. And now the director is taking strict action against that piracy. But you know it's again they really came down. The fans here came down hard on that. They said, you know, we as viewers want to go in, catch the film, but we don't want to be aware of the mystery right before we head into theatres.
All right, Radhika and Pia, thank you both for joining us. So there is unprecedented buzz for Baahubali 2.